Imagine that you're a small business owner or startup founder. Your to-do list is a nightmare and your calendar is on fire. You have to write a blog post, send a dozen follow-up emails to prospective customers, and prep for an investor call. You have no time to do any of those things, but you have to keep things moving forward for your business. Don't panic, HubSpot's here to help. HubSpot is a software company who builds CRM and connected tools to help small to medium-sized businesses grow better. We're specifically focused on the SMB market, which is 40% women-led. So how do we help our founder? We have tools that will use AI to create a draft of her blog post. We have automated email sequences, which she can set and forget, which then allows our founder friend to focus on the investor call, which she nails, of course. Before we get too far, we should introduce ourselves. I'm Steph, my pronouns are she and her, and I'm a senior recruiter with HubSpot's product management organization. I've been with HubSpot for just over 2 years and recruiting for over 20. I'm based in Charleston, South Carolina with my dude, my 3 Boston Terriers, and a tortoise. Jessica, over to you.
Hey everyone, I'm Jessica Glisson. My pronouns are she, her. I live in Roswell, Georgia with my 2 young boys, who you can see here, my husband, and our 2 dogs. I have been in technical recruiting for 10 years. In the last 2 years, I've been at HubSpot, where I recruit primarily software engineers.
And at HubSpot, our purpose is to help millions of organizations grow better. So what do we mean by grow better? It's about building relationships over ruthless sales tactics. It's about connection over clicks. We love supporting small to medium-sized businesses and allowing them to have meaningful relationships with people like you, their customers.
Yep. So tell us, Steph, what does that actually mean?
Sure. So a CRM or customer relationship management platform helps companies keep track of customers and fulfill their needs. Our marketing tools help users build websites, landing pages, blogs, and more. Our Sales Hub tool gives sales teams the ability to forecast sales, quote, and close deals. Each hub is powerful alone, but they are indeed even better together. So what does that translate to from a business perspective for HubSpot? In 2022, we had over $1.7 billion in revenue from over 180,000 customers and millions of users. We have over 7,000 employees around the world in 12 office locations, but 64% of our employees are remote, which I'll talk about a little bit more in just a moment. My favorite stat on this slide is that 47% of us identify as female.
Absolutely. And on that note, one of the things I'm proudest about working at HubSpot is the female representation we have at the leadership level. As you can see here, 4 of our C-level executives are female, including our very own Yamini, who was voted #1 best CEO for women in diversity by Comparably last year. And then this year, Comparably also named HubSpot to the lists of best engineering team and best product team. As product and engineering recruiters, Steph and I are also really proud of the female representation at the leadership level in these areas. But it doesn't stop there. We have female representation at all levels of leadership, starting from the team lead and management positions.
And at HubSpot, we're really building 2 products. The first one is probably obvious. It's the product that our customers use every day. The second is our culture. And we have a culture code document that defines our culture. And we use the acronym HEART to describe it. And HEART stands for humble, empathetic, adaptable, remarkable, and transparent. And we're also rooted in autonomy, flexibility, transparency, and a deep commitment to diversity. We also prioritize feedback as part of our culture. And that's rooted in the book Radical Candor by Kim Scott. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it.
Yep, +1 to that. And to go off of the commitment to diversity, at HubSpot, diversity and inclusion is important. And we're building a company that we can all be proud of. Here are some of the numbers, but nearly 1/2 of HubSpotters identify as female. Almost 60% of product and UX are women. And while it may seem low, the female engineers in this group know that 1/4 of engineering being represented by women is actually pretty decent. Each year, we report and share our annual diversity report company-wide, as well as with the public. We also have active employee resource groups for women who identify as a parent, person of color, LGBTQ+, among tons of other opportunities to join communities to come together. Additionally, we foster a representation for HubSpotters among all experience levels, and we hire talented individuals at all points in their career, whether you're just starting out or if this is the last stop before retirement. We're not claiming to be perfect. Of course, there's always work that can be done, But as women who are often in the minority, we do take pride in being part of a company that rallies around inclusion and belonging. Okay, this is my favorite slide. Steph, you may have to cut me off with cheesy acceptance speech music because I can go all day. But I often share that one of the main reasons I chose to come to HubSpot was because I wanted time to be a present mom, and I hadn't always had that choice. All parents at HubSpot have the flexibility to be present in their child's lives. For me personally, I drop my boys off at school at 8 a.m. every morning. I pick them up at 4:30 every day, and then I truly shut off. I take off my recruiter hat and I put on my mom hat. And that's not only okay, but it's actually encouraged. You're not expected to be at your desk 24/7. HubSpot supports flexibility during the day, so you can attend school activities, go to the doctor's appointments, and you don't have to spend hours of your weekends doing laundry. We also have unlimited paid time off, which is truly unlimited, meaning it isn't tracked anywhere. So you can stay home with sick children, get the rest you need when they inevitably get you sick too, take those family vacations, and you don't have to pick and choose how you're going to balance that time or worry that it's eating into your planned trips or holiday festivities. Other benefits that you can see here we offer include 16 weeks of paid parental leave. This is specific to the US and actually only goes up for HubSpotters in other areas of the world. Egg freezing support, dedicated ERGs for parents, as well as our returners program. There's often a stigma that comes with taking a break in your career to focus on full-time caregiving. HubSpot actually encourages it and supports those that do so with this program. I can't leave this slide without pointing out that that little cutie in the orange at the top is a 1.5 years old now, much chunkier and absolutely thriving. Steph, carry us home.
Amazing. So when we talk about our future being flexible, we have a commitment to our employees that we are a remote friendly company. Hybrid to us means working from the location where you feel best. I've been working remotely for over 10 years and wouldn't do my best work if I was asked to go into an office, even for 1 day a week. If you love working in an office, though, that's great. You do you. As I mentioned, 64% of us work remotely, and our remote employees are as connected as our in-office teams. We use tools that will help you stay connected quickly, but we're not a slave to them. We have designated recharge times, unlimited vacation, sabbatical, which is a month off and a generous stipend after each 5 years of tenure, and a temporary mobility program that lets eligible employees work remotely around the globe. And finally, at HubSpot, we solve hard problems. Our work makes an impact for small to medium businesses all over the world. You'll be surrounded by smart people, many of whom have long tenure and deep experience. You'll have people you can learn from, as well as folks who are eager to learn from you. We're a product-led organization, and we value and celebrate our product and engineering teams, and they lead the charge on what we build for our customers. And we move fast, like really fast. We build and ship products quickly, over 200 already this year, and it won't take long for you to be able to see the impact of your work. And those are just some of the reasons we love working at HubSpot. Thanks.